it's JC. Welcome to Urban Knife Guy, where we explore the urban lifestyle and jungle survival. In this video, I'm going to show you some new pouches that I've obtained, and this is for my bushcraft and hiking belt. I'll share with you the gear I'm carrying and why I decided to change some of the pouches. First, if you watch this channel regularly but have not subscribed, please do so to help the channel out. And if you'd like to support the channel even more, do check out my shop links in the pinned comment or description below. You can even join as a channel member. Thanks a lot. Right, let's start off with the most important piece of kit, I feel, and that is my water bottle. In the tropical jungle, water is essential. While there are many sources of water available in the jungle, I always want to carry at least 1 liter of water. And the system that I use is basically the plastic canteen, and I have a canteen holder here as well. Or this is a bottle holder in the form of a canteen. This is aluminum, but I am going to change it to stainless steel in just a while. And the reason why I like this is why I don't cook with this all the time. I do have a cook kit if I intend to cook. This is more of just kind of emergencies. If I ever need to boil water or scoop water, I have this available. Doesn't take up much space and it's pretty lightweight, and of course everything nests and fits into a pouch. Now, I prefer a plastic bottle over a metal bottle because I have this canteen. I do have my cook kit. If I need to cook or boil water, I don't feel I need a metal canteen that I would want to heat up directly. I find it much heavier for the stainless steel canteens, and in the army, in the scouts, I used a plastic bottle for years with absolutely no problem, and again, now using this, also no problems. But I would say when it comes to water bottle pouches, there are many versions. The one that came with this, very cheap, didn't work well, or used Alice clips, which I didn't like. I had this custom made for me. It's really heavy duty canvas. There's waterproofing inside as well, but it's a bit of a snug fit for everything. And it uses this system, which is great. It goes onto my battle belt, but I was always interested to look for something else. And recently I found the Rothko water bottle pouch, which is this over here. And I think this works really well. Now, it is definitely bigger in size, as you can see, but that means it's also got more room, because when I put this in, this is a very snug fit, and just taking this out from the pouch is an event by itself, especially if it's on the belt. But with this, I've got more space. This has my preferred MOLLE system attachment. This goes on my belt, but then this gives you the ability to put it on your pack as well. They even have 2 loops here if you do not have a MOLLE system and you just want to wear it on your belt. Material is also very good, not as hard as the thick canvas I have over here, but you've got 2 side pockets. You have this buckle instead of snap buttons, and you even have an inner pocket over here, and this just fits in very easily. As I mentioned, it does take up a bit more space, but I actually prefer this. You also have these elastic bands, which you can just close this up, and it prevents your bottle from just falling out if needed. But notice when you press this down and you pull this tight, this actually presses down on the bottle, so really no way for it to shake and come out. And that rattle you hear is just the handles of the canteen. Now, the side pockets here I think very useful to put things like puree tabs, but in terms of size, you can even put like an Altoids tin, so you have a fire kit or maybe a kit for, you know, whatever it might be. You can put that inside on both sides if you want. So I think this is very versatile, and that's what I'm switching to now. Fairly lightweight as well, drainage hole at the bottom, so just well thought out, and I think very versatile. And if you're looking for a water canteen, military style canteen pouch, I would highly recommend this, and I've got a link to this in the description below. The next pouch I have here is my pouch for my compass, and it just fits my Kamenga lensatic compass. This is actually, I believe, designed for cigarettes, but works very well. And I have a patch for the compass to remind me that I do not have my parang inside here instead. So I've been carrying this for some time, and it's great. However, recently I've been exploring I would say, uncharted territories for myself, going into jungles which I may not be familiar with. So I got myself the Garmin InReach. Now, I won't talk too much about this, but basically this is a satellite-based GPS messenger. It's got SOS capabilities, and you're able to send check-in messages to predetermined contacts, and you can send messages as well. Overall, just a great tool, satellite based. You will need a plan on top of buying this. It's just like a cell phone. You buy the cell phone and you need a cell phone plan. So you buy this device and you need a satellite plan to be able to send the messages. But in the event you're in the outdoors, no cell phone coverage, you need some way to signal for help. You want to be able to track your location as well, GPS coordinates. This is a great device. So that's the Garmin InReach Mini 2. So I wanted to be able to carry this, but it's a little bit small. You know, this might open up and pop open, so I decided to get another pouch, and I got a pouch for a small walkie-talkie set. And this now acts as a dual purpose. This goes on here. And of course, if I'm going into more familiar territory, or I'm not worried about getting lost so much and I just want to do navigation, my compass can still fit inside. If not, I can put my InReach here. That fits very nicely, and it's very secure. MOLLE attachment to my belt. This goes into my back pouch or my pack if I need it. There is a compass functionality over here, but this runs on battery, so of course that can go out, so you still want to carry a traditional compass with you. But this is on my belt right in front of me, so that if I am in unfamiliar territory and I do get lost or I do need help, easy access right at my belt. So I don't want to put it in my pack in case I lose my pack or I'm not with my pack at any one point of time. So the final pouch that I'm going to talk about is this one. This is what I consider my ops pouch. I have a pouch at the back of my belt, what I call my admin pouch. This is more of an operation pouch because this is where I keep my tools, like my silky saw. This is the pocket boy. I've got some first aid dressing over here, paracord, and mosquito repellent. Right? I want all these by my size, easy access, just for convenience, and everything is by my side. And on the outside, because there are MOLLE capabilities, I've attached this lighter holder. My whistle is here, and I've got this kind of a pace counter with these beads. So all accessible, and it's a MOLLE attachment that goes on my belt as well. So in terms of functionality and size, this is good because it can just fit that pocket boy, and it can fit all the other items as well. The only thing I would say I dislike about it would be the fact that it's zippered. Now, of course, being zippered, it's a secure kind of closure, but when it's on the side of your belt and you want to use one hand to access the items, sometimes it's difficult, to pull it all the way open. And then once you are kind of using it, using the tools, or you've taken out a tool, you may want to close this up and then put it back. You have to open it up. It's just pretty inconvenient, I've found. So recently I've learned about the Helicon Tex water bottle pouch. So very similar in size, as you can see. It is slightly larger, longer, and thicker because you can put a 1 liter bottle inside, and this has just that snap fastener over there, and that flips up. So it becomes very convenient to access. So I can still put all the items I want inside. They will fit inside with even more space. Now, I do not like to overstuff this particular pouch because it is just for things I need to get instantly, or if I'm using a particular tool for a session and I just want easy access, I'll transfer it to this ops pouch, and then that can close up just like that. Right? Not as waterproof in a sense that if you close it up, you'd still have to kind of pull this over for it to be water resistant. But I think just in the general environment, if I'm working and just opening and closing, this becomes a bit more convenient for me. And I still have that MOLLE attachment for the belt. I can transfer all these items over here, my whistle, the lighter holder, to the various MOLLEs on either side, I believe. Let's untwist this over here. And this is going to fit my needs. Now, there's a bonus item in that there's actually a pass-through pocket over here. See, there's Velcro here. So you actually have an additional pocket where you can put a knife if you want. I don't need to do that. And you can close that up so the knife doesn't come down, or you can open it up. So if you carry something like a hatchet, and I generally carry a parang, but if I ever wanted to carry a hatchet, I do not need a separate holder. This will be on my belt, and this can just slide in between. And you got a very secure holder for hatchet. I thought that's just a really nice thought out design. Since this is on my right and I carry my tools on my right because I'm right-handed, that makes perfect sense. That just slots in and out so easily. So I have that functionality if I need it. So overall, really happy with this replacement pouch, and that's going on my belt as well. There you have it. Those are 3 new pouches that I'm going to be working with. One for my water canteen, for my compass and garment inReach, and my general operational tools. What do you think of these pouches? Do you use any of these, and how do you use them? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like the content in general, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching. Talk to you soon.